So I'm going to start off by dicing one medium-sized onion. Next I'm going to chop one red pepper. Lastly, I am going to peel 2 cloves of garlic. So in a pot, I've just added 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil and I've set the cooker on medium heat and I'm about to add in the onions. So after a few minutes of the onions cooking, they've turned translucent. So next I'm going to use a garlic crusher to crush 2 cloves of garlic. Next I'm going to add in the red peppers. Next I'm going to add 1 heaped teaspoon of hot chili powder. And this is followed by 1 teaspoon of paprika. And 1 teaspoon of cumin. And I'm going to leave this to cook for 5 minutes with occasional stirring. So next I've turned up the heat a bit and I'm about to add 500 grams of lean minced beef. I'm going to break up the minced beef and keep stirring until all the minced beef has turned brown. This will take about 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes of the minced beef cooking, it should look brown and evenly cooked. Next we're going to make the sauce. So in this measuring cylinder I've measured 250 ml of boiling hot water and I'm about to crumble beef stock cube into the water. And I'm going to give it a good stir until the beef stock cube has dissolved into the water. So next I'm going to add the beef stock solution into the pot. And give that a mix. I'm then going to add a can of chopped plum tomatoes, followed by half a teaspoon of dried marjoram and 1 teaspoon of sugar. I'm going to give this a good mix now. I'm then going to add half a circle of salt and give that another good mix. Next I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. And give that another good mix. I'm going to leave this to boil for 3 minutes with occasional stirring. I have now turned down the heat so that the sauce is gently boiling. I am now going to put the lid on the pan and leave it to boil gently for 20 minutes. I'm going to check the sauce occasionally to prevent it from sticking to the bottom of the pan. So after 20 minutes of simmering, the sauce is moist, juicy and thick. Now it's time to bring on the beans. So now I'm going to drain 1 can, which is about 400 grams of red kidney beans. And I'm going to give that a quick rinse with cold water. I'm now going to add the red kidney beans to the sauce. And give that a good mix. I've just tasted the sauce and it needs a bit more salt, so I'm going to add a bit more to the sauce. Once you're happy with the salt content, you leave this to boil gently for a further 10 minutes without the lid on. So after 10 minutes, I'm going to remove the pot from the heat. I'm going to turn off the heat and I'm going to place the lid on the pot. And I'm going to leave this to stand for 10 minutes to allow the flavours in the sauce to marinate with the meat. So after 10 minutes of standing, this is the final product, juicy thick chili con carne. And chili con carne goes great with rice, jacket potato or even pasta. I'm going to serve mine with rice and with my favourite side dish, fried plantain. So this is the final product, chili con carne with rice and some fried crispy plantain.